Welcome to the worst franchise ever, where we got the worst team in the worst market, but the best uniforms. Head coach of this team is Howard Cook, former UGF Panda and resident thick boy, now with hair. Now let's talk about what this franchise is all about. Franchise mode. I love it, but I also kind of hate it. Let me explain. With only 32 teams in the league, team options are very limited. If you want a custom team, you have to relocate an existing team to a different city with, once again, limited options. I understand the desire to keep a realistic franchise, but honestly, it's just not that fun in the long run. Almost every roster can be built up in just a few seasons, and if you abuse the trade system, just 1 week. What I love about the NCAA series is it takes much longer to build up a strong program. You have to be on top of recruiting, and your best players are constantly moving out of the team. In an attempt to replicate this style, we're going to customize franchise mode a bit. Step 1. Strip the roster. Like I mentioned earlier, every team is a bit too easy to rebuild, in my opinion. One way around this is to cut every player on the roster, and I mean everyone. Replace everyone with free agents below 75 overall. Hello, butt fumble. Many of these players you don't know, but I'm sure they'll grow on you as the series progresses. Step 2. Set a few ground rules. To avoid abuse of the trade system, I will not be allowed to trade for any player 5 overall points above themselves. So if we wanted to trade Mark Sanchez, the highest overall player we could trade for is 71 overall. Also, having a weak roster to begin with makes it much more difficult to trade in the first place. Going to be playing on the highest difficulty, all Madden, and we're going to be using the default 50-50 sliders. If I feel like I need to change it, we will do that later on in the series. Going to leave the trade deadline off just in case we want to make a trade whenever we want. Going to start with 6-minute quarters. If that's not enough for us later on, we can always change that. Step 3. Draft picks. Setting up this series, I wanted drafting to be the main source of rebuilding. Every season we will start with 10 draft picks. 1 in the first and second round, 2 in the third, fourth, and fifth, and then 1 in the 6th and 7th. To keep things interesting, there will be ways to acquire more draft picks. 1 win will get you a 7th round draft pick, 2 wins in a row will get you a 6th round draft pick, 3 wins in a row will give you a 5th round draft pick, so on and so on, all the way up into the 1st round. Once you win 8 games in a row, it'll reset back down to a 7th round draft pick and then move up the line from there. This way, it is similar to the college style. As your program improves, so does your recruiting, or in this case, drafting. Hopefully this allows for gradual improvement over time and makes the series more interesting. Step 4. Scheduling. The 16-game NFL season can be grueling at times. In an effort to shorten it, I'm going to cut the repeat games, so basically the second half of the divisional games. Thus, our rivalry games will mean that much more, as if we lose our first matchup against a divisional opponent, we will simulate the next game against them, ensuring that we lose. If we beat them in the first matchup, then we will simulate the second game, ensuring that we win. Doing this for each divisional opponent will shorten the season from 16 games to 12. The reason we're shortening the season is I want to get to the most fun part of this series, which is developing and drafting new players. Step 5. Have fun and get dubs. Now that we've laid out what we're going to do, let's meet the team. Starting quarterback for this team is butt fumble himself, Mark Sanchez. He's a West Coast quarterback, and he's the most accurate on our team, at least from short distance. Not much of a scrambler at 71 speed, but that's why we got our next guy. His backup could very well start, Trevor Knight. He's a 67 overall scrambler. He's a young player out of Texas A&M, only 25 years old. He has 91 throw power, 78 short, 70 medium, and 68 deep. Oh, and did I mention he has 87 speed, 88 acceleration, and 87 agility? Yeah. Starting running back, 71 overall elusive back, Keith Marshall. His main selling point is speed, of course, 94 speed, 93 acceleration. He should be a fun player to use, 78 break tackle and 78 elusiveness as well. He's going to get the majority of our carries. One of the backups, Khalfani Muhammad, 69 overall elusive back as well. He's got 72 elusiveness, so that's less than Keith Marshall, but he does have some decent juke and spin moves at 80, but he's alright at skill moves, 81 juke move and 80 spin move. If none of those guys are to our liking, we can bring in the man, the myth, the legend, highest rated player on our team currently, Tom Adamo. Straight out of our UGF series. I guess you could say this is like a Road to Glory series centered around him. Number 1 wide receiver, Devin Smith, 69 overall deep threat. The only thing he's really good at is spectacular catch. He's got an 88 rating at that, so I guess we're just chuck it up deep to him and hope he can do something amazing with it. Fastest receiver we have is Colby Listenby out of TCU. 94 speed, 90 acceleration, 82 catching. Ironically, the best hands on the team comes from a bug. Bug Howard, that is, 64 overall red zone threats. No doubt in my mind, we will be targeting him in the red zone. At tight end, we got the speedster out of Georgia Tech, Darren Waller. 68 overall, 88 speed. He's very fast, he's got good hands, but he's awful at blocking. But that's why we have our backup guy, Neil Sterling. Solid blocker at 73 run block and 85 speed. On the defensive side of the ball, our highest rated player is Malik McDowell out of Michigan State. He is also very young at 23 years old. He's got quick development, and I'm hoping to develop him further in this series. This guy should be the anchor of our defense. At least we hope. Defensive ends to help him out. Jeff Holland out of Auburn, War Eagle to that. Ratings do not look impressive, 71 finesse moves, 63 power moves. After seeing him play in person, it can't hurt to have him on the team. On the other side to help Malik McDowell is Ishaq Williams out of Notre Dame. A lot of these former college stars that just couldn't make it into the NFL, this is their time to shine now for the London Black Knights. At corner, our number one guy is Dexter McDougal, who so happens to have quick development as well. He's got 78 man coverage, 71 zone. Corner number 2, JF3, John Franklin III, and of course, he's got quick development. The former last chance U star, he's got a 75 zone coverage, but his man is trash at 67. Very quick at 96 speed, so maybe we can work him into the offense or like returning kicks or something. Starting middle linebacker, Najee Harris, 70 overall pass coverage guy. Very quick at 87 speed. He's also got 85 tackle and 77 zone coverage, so he's probably going to be my favorite user on this team. Starter at right outside linebacker is David Talley. 69 overall run stopper. He's also very quick, 86 speed, 87 excel. Probably the most consistent tackler we have at 84. Starting at left outside linebacker, number 58, Corey James. We're definitely not hurting at speed at the linebacker position, as Corey James rounds it out with 86 as well. Free safety Alex Carter is not a good tackler at 68. Definitely more of a coverage guy with 79 zone coverage. Strong safety with him, a hybrid strong safety at that, Ryan Murphy. He doesn't really stand out in any specific area, so we're going to be really hurting if they get to our secondary. Kicking for this team will be Blair Walsh, the meme man himself. He looks kind of derpy in this video game. He looks like a very timid fellow. He saw everything. Punting for this team is Will Munday. Don't really have much else to say about it. We're going to go with the LA Rams playbook because I feel like Sean McVay is a genius. Jacksonville defensive playbook, also because they have a great defense and it fits our scheme. This will probably be the only series in the history of my channel where we actually might use practice squad players, as they are almost equal to the guys we currently have on the roster. The players we will be focus training right out the gate, Tom Adamo, Malik McDowell, and JF3. Thank goodness I already played these before, so I can just go ahead and simulate it. Ooh, look at that scheme fit bonus. I love it. Right after practice, Tom Adamo already put in enough work to get the upgrade. Love this kid. What a hard worker. Don't really care about him being much of a blocker. He's already very good at that. Of course, we're going to spitting on the scheme fit utility. Boom, boom, boom. Dang, all the upgrades. He's now an 80 overall. First 80 overall in team history, and we did it just through practice. Way to go, pal. Man, it's going to be difficult to even win 7 games. So obviously, we're going to go make it to the Super Bowl. Chance of firing, very high. Realistically, I don't even see us winning 1 game in Season 1. Howard Cook, you might not have a long stint here in London. Let's be real, he's just here for the fish and chips. Our easy goal is get 3+ regular season wins. That's more realistic for what we're going for. Play season game at the castle. 57 overall, and I find it ironic we're playing the last franchise team I did, the Indianapolis Colts. Almost passing the torch, if you will. Yes, we do have a logo. The castle. I don't know if that's going to stick for us. I want more of a meme name. If you guys got a better name for the stadium, let me know in the comments. Really? The player you're going to highlight is Jack Doyle? Not Andrew Luck? Not anyone else on the team? You're going to highlight the tight end? Who the heck is presenting this game? We'll take this one out of the end zone with JF3. Okay, we tried to juke him. Nothing happened. Coach is already pissed. I know this is going to be a difficult series, so let's keep it simple on our first few plays. Why not just run straight up the middle, why don't we? And negative yardage. The offensive line definitely needs some work, and that was only after 1 play. Let's switch it up. Let's try to do some curls or something. Oh, barely got it off. That's a fumble. What? How? Already we have turned the ball over. Looking like butt fumble's already going to get pulled. Oh, we got it right back. Corey James. That was all the CPU grabbing that interception. 3 plays have been run in this game, and there's been 2 turnovers. Not really sure what else to say. It's been wild. Let's try to not turn it over. Let's hit the running back. Oh, he juked him. Keith Marshall. That's got to be close to a first down, 9 yards. What a pickup. Short yardage situation. I wanted Adamo to get this ball, but I guess Keith Marshall's going to take it. Power through the hole. First down. First one in team history. A little short, and Burson dropped it. As you can tell, our O-line is a little bit lackluster, especially with those dance moves. And oh my goodness, I think the skill players made it even worse. After just the dancing alone, you've all been cut. I'm gonna hit the running back. Muhammad! Another first down for the Black Knights. Let's go counter. Muhammad. Running game's still not good. Slants open. Burson doesn't drop this one, but he got popped. 3rd and inches. I know exactly who I want to go to. The GOAT himself. Tom Adamo. No worries about it. We had a man on him. I'm throwing it up. Listenby. I thought he grabbed it. Got to learn very early. Howard Cook loves to go for it on 4th down. Get there. Waller, well short of it. Probably should have thrown past the first down marker, but... Harris. Oh, Malik McDowell, our best defensive player. He's open. Dang it. I saw it, but I could not get over there in time. At the end of the first quarter, we are still scoreless, which is probably a good thing. I thought we'd be down by 3 touchdowns by now. Who was that guy? Testing him knee deep. Tried to lay the hit stick on him. Didn't work. We sacked him, sent the pressure, and the safety got to him. Get there, JF3. He still caught the pass. Somebody get there. Oh, we left Hilton wide open. Touchdown. Now they're flexing on us, too. This one should be a doozy. Outside handoff to Tom Adamo, the fullback. Cut it back in. Some great ball carrier vision there, Tom. I see him out there, Waller. Held on to it through the contact. What a catch. This is where I get a little worried. Mark Sanchez is not accurate past like 5 centimeters, so... The last second got it away. No surprise, intercepted TJ Green. That should have been mine. I saw that one. Corey James tried to jump the routes. Once again, barely missing it. They're going to call a timeout. 54 seconds left. We are not stopping them whatsoever. Green pass. Beautifully read from Corey James. Swat it. Oh! It's not like they're getting a ton of open space or anything. They're barely making these catches. I'm surprised at how well we're competing. Out of the back of the end zone. 28 seconds left. Ooh, popped him. He's open. Make sure he doesn't get to the end zone. It's a first down. They're blowing their last timeout with 16 seconds left. Just a chip shot for him. It'll make it 10-0 at the half. I'm honestly impressed with how we played. I thought it would be much uglier than what it is right now. And there you go. 69 passing yards. What a meme. What a day. The halftime report. What a great view of the United States. Get there, JF3. Did he even make contact with him? How did I tackle that guy? Intercepted! Najee Harris. We've got 2 big interceptions from our linebackers today. Starting this drive in good field position, so we're going to make a change at quarterback, giving Trevor Knight a shot. Draw play, Muhammad. Oh, got rocked right out the gates. Oh, shoot the gap. The counter plays OP. Keith Marshall moves the chains. I see him down here short. Sterling, the tight end. Back-to-back plays getting a first down. Let's go, Tom. Give me the first. What the heck, guys? Drag route all day. Malik, our 3rd string tight end, making a play. Oh, time to scramble. Throw this one out. Did not want to get sacked. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Listenby. He's not in the end zone. We had a guy right over the middle that I could have got it with. No chance I'm going for the field goal here on the 1-yard line. Trevor Knight, I'm trusting in you. You've had a great drive. Pick up the touchdown. He's in. First touchdown in team history. And it's coming here in the fourth quarter. Oh, here we go. No, we're bobsledding. That's what it is. And we cut the celebration short to look at the Colts head coach. Whatever. Don't miss it, Blair Walsh. We need this extra point. Oh, my gosh. No way. He freaking missed it. Well, I missed it. But such a Blair Walsh thing to do. They tried to run it. They've been terrible at doing that all day. What, they 6 yards total? He's dropping it short. Give him a hit stick. McDougal. We're trying to send the pressure straight up the gut, and they don't get the first down. Muhammad. He's looked very good out of the backfield. You're short. Nowhere Sterling drops it. Come on, man. Pearson, great catch. We got to hustle. We're under a 2-minute warning now. Wait, injury timeout? Come on, man. Worst time to have it happen. Got it off. Got one good block. Going out of bounds. Great. Muscle cramps. You made us waste a timeout for muscle cramps? Boy. Take off, Knight. First down with his legs. That's what he does best. Cut up field. Devin Smith. He broke one. Nice. We're still alive on the drive. I'm cutting to the outside. Again, Trevor Knight slide. That one was close. Listenby, he burned his man out of bounds. That'll stop the clock, giving us a much needed breather. Get there. Keith Marshall. That's a huge run. I'm going to burn a timeout just to be safe. 40 seconds left. Listenby again. Swatted down. That will stop the clock with 22 seconds left. Only if we made the extra point earlier, we'd still be in this game. I'm testing him. Swatted down again. It's going to be fourth down. Got to get the first and hopefully get out of bounds or something. Damo drops it. That's going to be the ball game. Poop. I thought we were coming back. Well, for what it's worth, I don't think we played that badly. I'm ashamed we missed the extra points because we could have tied it, maybe gone into overtime. But there's a lot of things we can improve on. This is only our first game of this series. Nowhere to go but up from here. Mark Sanchez, 9 of 14, 80 yards, 1 interception. Trevor Knight came in there late in the game. 8 of 15, 64 yards, no touchdowns or interceptions. Trevor Knight ran for 21 yards and picked up our only touchdown on the day. Leading receiver for the Black Knights was Colby Listenby with 32 yards. Our guy JF3 had 3 tackles, leading the Black Knights today. 2 interceptions, one for Najee Harris and the other one for Corey James. And of course, Blair Walsh missed the extra points, making it much more difficult there at the end of the game. I guess I'm the one to blame because I'm controlling it and I missed it. But still, it doesn't sit well with me. Especially he looks so happy in that picture. I think it was pretty clear the stats were not realistic at all. They were very short of the mark. Moving up the quarter length to 7 minutes, turning off accelerated clock, making sure we get more plays in each game. Disappointment. Black Knights were defeated by the Colts at home 10-6. Yeah, I'd say it's a disappointment. Maybe because of the missed field goal, but a lot of other disappointments. Just my life is a disappointment. Anyways, that's pretty much all I have for this video. Hope you're excited for this series, and I hope to see you in episode 2. Anyways, I want to say thank you so much for watching. You're all legends in my book, and as for me, I am Drew Morris, big old Drewski, not the expert. And I'll see all you guys in my next video. Peace. Fairburn, Georgia, home of the University of Georgia Fairburn and the hometown of all-pro safety Eric Berry. Located 15 minutes from the Atlanta airport, 25 minutes from the Atlanta Zoo, which features not 1, but 4 pandas, which inspired